Hi guys, I'm Maria, and today I'm going to be doing a few tips about entering high school and high school in general with Jan-Marie.
Hi.
She's in a few videos back doing the Disney Challenge, so if you want to check that video, I'll have it linked in the down bar. You want to start?
Sure. Okay, so first things first, I'm going into my senior year of high school, so I know a few things about high school. So the first thing that you have to know is school is not what they portray, or high school in general, is not what they portray in movies. High School Musical is not what high school is like. Not at all. No. Even if you're in drama, which the drama kids have a lot of fun in high school, there's no musicals. You don't run around the halls singing and dancing.
I wish.
That would be a lot of fun. But no, you don't do that. It just... There's not... I don't know how to describe it. School's not like a movie. It's school.
All the annoying kids. And I'm going to be going into 11th grade. And one thing I have to say is don't believe everything you hear. When I got to school, I looked up at the 3rd floor and there's this big plexiglass going across like the what's it called? The border so no one falls off. And they said that they put that there because the seniors pushed freshmen off. So I was a frightened freshman all of like the year because I thought, oh my god, I'm going to get near this glass, someone's going to push me off. Yeah.
I would probably push you off.
Of course. I would like drag you down with me.
The next thing is, whether or not you like it, high school is very cliquey. You belong to a group. There's the group with the rich kids, there's the group with the drama kids, the band kids, the chorus kids, and you will find your group, but there are a lot of groups.
There are groups within groups.
There are groups within groups. There's the smart kids.
There's the smart kids with the smarter kids with like the not as smart kids.
With the valedictorian group.
Yeah.
The people all trying to outbeat each other for valedictorian.
I know those people.
If you don't know what valedictorian is, it's the person with the highest GPA when you guys graduate your senior year. And it becomes a very intense competition among the smart kids.
You have no idea.
It's serious.
One kid, I'm in 3rd right now, and everyone's like, no, you're in 5th. I was like, no, I'm in 3rd. And it's like just
people
back
cry.
and forth.
People cry if they lose like 0.1 of their GPA. If they lose any points of that, people cry. I've seen people cry over it. It's scary.
It is. Also, while on the topic of upperclassmen, and just like high school in general, because like whatever, even in the real world, make friends with older people. Like friends with seniors and juniors when you're a freshman, because they will help you along the way. Like
yeah, we'll show you like what's easiest to pass a class, what teachers are the best,
where to sit in the class,
where to sit at lunch, where to go around the school,
where to get your free coffee.
Yeah.
Special schools. But yeah, I've had a lot of questions, especially like about college applications. Upperclassmen really help with that.
Yeah, those are scary.
Don't go there. I've tried.
Let's not start with
I've tried looking.
The next thing, don't ignore the seniors or upperclassmen when they tell you their stories about their freshman year and how they screwed up. When I was a freshman, all those people talking to me, I never thought in a million years that was going to be me. I thought I was going to have the perfect 4.0 GPA and I was going to be just fine. No, that didn't end up happening. I have a very low GPA right now and I'm struggling really hard to bring my GPA back up because I didn't listen to those people. So even when you think it's never going to be you, it could very, very well be you, and you don't want to be in my position where you're having to use your senior year to build your GPA because it's too low to get into any major colleges.
Yeah, and with that, always ask questions. Like, don't be afraid of being wrong because everyone's around there to help you. Yes, there's going to be those people that, like, might snicker or laugh when you, like, ask a question that's just, like, weird. I guess you can say, especially like out of Spanish teacher. If you asked a weird question, she wouldn't even answer your question. You were screwed. But ask like a random person, they might even know the answer. And I email my teacher all over the summer to help me with my chemistry homework because I do not understand half those questions. I swear.
And that brings me to another thing. Do your homework and turn it in. Don't just push it off for anything else, because you will I think that's the quickest thing that brings your grade down in high school is your homework. Because if you don't do your homework, then you don't understand the lesson and you fail your test and your grade goes from an A to an F very quickly. So do your homework and make sure you turn it in.
And I've learned that a lot of teachers, well, especially mine, the questions on the homework are almost identical to the
questions on the test, yeah.
So it's a good thing to overlook, and don't always trust Google for their answers.
Yeah, especially for foreign language classes.
Oh, don't.
Your teachers will know immediately if you use Google. Don't plagiarize, don't steal other people's work, because it's only going to come back to bite you, because if you don't know the information, what was the point of doing it?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. And something is open yourself to new people. When you're sitting at lunch and you see that one kid sitting by themselves, go and talk to them or sit near them and try holding a conversation, because even if they look all alone for now, they might be an amazing person. On the first day of school, I saw all these not stereotyping white people. I'm just saying white people. I live in a very white area, but my school is not as much. So I'm just okay, I know how these people work, and I go sit near them. And then I never felt so awkward in my life. They're just talking about all this random oh, my dog, my cat, and I'm okay. And then some girl Starbucks. I actually like Starbucks a lot. It's amazing.
I know it is, but I just felt like saying it. It belongs in the stereotype.
I live in Boca. It's the stereotype of us over here.
Yeah,
but
the Boca girls.
The Boca girls. I'm the Boca girl, not a Boca girl.
Not a Boca girl.
No, but yeah. Make friends and don't stick with all the friends you had in middle school.
Actually, you won't stick with all the friends you have in middle school. Most of your friends that you have in middle school, they'll belong to different cliques. They'll go off in different directions, and you might stay in contact with some of them, but most of them you won't be friends with anymore. You'll lose all your contacts with them.
Yeah.
A lot of your friends that you saw dating throughout middle school, they'll break up and they'll go different ways. Nothing is really the same from middle school. Everything changes when you get to high school.
Yeah, I went to different high school from all the people in my middle school, so I know no one. I went to high school knowing 0 people. Probably one person I didn't even
before I switched high schools, my middle school was the feeder right into my high school. So everyone that I knew in elementary school and middle school went to my high school, and it was so weird to see all the changes and all my old friends just become totally different people. And when I switched schools to my new school that I'm at now, I mean, I don't have to worry about that. I don't really care. But I don't talk to anybody from my old school. They all have a different set of friends, different people they talk to, and I'm not friends with them anymore.
Don't blame you. Some people are monsters now. And also, dress for yourself.
Oh, yes.
I know some people that, they wake up very early in the morning, do their makeup, do their hair, try to look perfect for school. But girl, come on.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. People are probably always commenting on your outfit, oh, that's cute and everything, but there's really no point. I go to school in pajamas every day, and I do just as well. Your grades are what matter, honestly.
Yeah, you're not going to school to get married. You're going to school to further your education to make your life better. So why are you dressing for some boy or some girl to look at you in the hallway and say, she looks good? They're not worth it. Honestly, okay, I wake up really early in the morning and I go to school in basically pajamas. But I mean, I do my makeup, but that's because that's how I want to look. It makes me feel good to wear makeup and be comfortable. I wear soccer shorts and a t-shirt to school because why am I going to stick my legs in skinny jeans and be uncomfortable while I'm sitting in the class trying to learn? Be as comfortable as you can. Dress for yourself. Make yourself happy. If it makes yourself happy to dress up every day for school, then do it.
But don't do it just because you want that one special person to look at you differently.
Yeah.
Because if they don't look at you how you want them to, how you actually are, just don't even try.
Your community service.
Oh, God.
It seems so silly and so simple, but honestly, people wait until their senior year, not me, I did it, to do 20 hours of community service And some people don't even graduate because they didn't do the simple 20 hours or however many hours you have to do for the community service. It's really simple. You could go to a beach cleanup if you live by a beach and clean up, and you can get a few hours for that. You can volunteer at a summer camp and get 100 hours or so. It's really easy just to Google community service opportunities in your area, and you can get them done quick and easy. So I would do it your freshman year. Get them done and over with, so that's one less thing you have to worry about when you're a senior.
That is very true. In my school, we don't have much of that option. From 9th to 10th grade, you have to have 75 hours done by the end of 10th grade. So I know people that were like, you had to have them in by April. So all these people in January and February were just like going random
around
places,
trying to find anything they can because they waited too long.
Then now I need 150 hours for 11th and 12th grade, so kill me.
And the last thing that I have is school isn't everything. Remember to have fun. Go out with your friends, hang out with people, and be a teenager because you're only a teenager once. And for a lot of us AP kids,
oh God,
our AP classes take everything we have, and it's nice to get a break every now and then.
Yeah.
Right, you got to remember to take care of yourself. Otherwise, you can get sick. You can, I don't know. It's not worth it.
Be careful the classes you take. Make sure you're doing the classes because you want to take them, not because
your parents told you to.
Oh my gosh, I hate when they do that. They're like, oh, you should have taken this class instead. Do it for your liking, because the more you like the class, the better you'll do in it. And if you don't like, your grade's just going to go down.
And don't bust yourself over taking too many AP classes or honors classes, because you might have too much on your plate and then you'll fail the classes anyways. And it's really tough on you when you have that many AP classes, because that means you have that many AP classes to study for this big exam at the end of the year. And if you don't pass that exam, what was the point of taking the class? You don't get the credit for college.
Like in my school, you have to take a minimum of 4 in your 11th grade year. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just do 5. Let's see if I
dropped out of the 3, kept 1.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I dropped out of 3, kept 1, because I dropped out of them because it was too much. Yeah. I started failing the classes and I couldn't keep up with it. The workload was too much and too heavy, especially with me playing sports.
I can't do sports.
I had to drop out of 3 of them, and I kept 1 AP class, and I passed my AP exam, which I'm pretty proud of, because that was a hard class.
That was.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you liked today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be back another day. Bye.